everyone, good morning. So right now we are just making pancakes to start out the day.
You're making a heart. Karli had so much fun when we did the pancake challenge. She's like, let's make pancakes with our little squirt bottles.
Do you have to fill it in?
Yeah, you gotta fill it in. Let me see if I can make a star. Oh wow, maybe my batter's too thick.
I know mine's not really.
Because it is not coming out.
Uh-oh. Oh. Here, puppies. Oh. That's a star.
Well, I gotta fill it in.
That's a great star, Mom.
Yeah, I never was good at art. So for today's video, we're actually continuing on with how our family Nest has been giving back throughout the month of December. And if you guys have been following us along through the whole month, you've seen like we've done some different things, donating coats to Salvation Army. We made some monetary donations, and we sponsored a family at church and bought gifts for a girl at church. Different things like that. So for today, we're actually honored to be partnered with the Wounded Warrior Project, which is a really cool project that helps out warriors that have been in the armed services like Navy, Air Force, Marines, and so forth. So just a little bit about the Wounded Warrior Project if you've never heard about it before. Their mission is to honor and empower all wounded warriors. And the vision of their project is to create the most successful and well-adjusted service members in the nation's history. So the main goal of the Wounded Warrior Project is to connect warriors and their families to any services that they may need, whether it be physical health, mental health, career counseling, any type of services that they're going to need for their entire life. All right, the Wounded Warrior Project has actually helped over 100,000 warriors and their families throughout different projects and services. So are they all done? All right, we got our pancakes here. We're gonna eat breakfast. So if you guys want to click the link in the description to learn more about the Wounded Warrior Project, that would be awesome. And actually today we're taking Chase and Karli over to visit with a veteran. We have a list of questions that we're going to ask him, and I think it'll just be really cool for them to have the opportunity to talk with someone who's been in, actually he was in World War II.
I've like from like Veterans Day at school, people go up and they like tell their story, but like I've never got to like ask my own question.
Yeah. So right now we're headed over to a nursing home to meet with a veteran. His name is Chuck Steele, and he's 92 years old. And really, honestly, we don't know anything about him. This is a friend that Ken went to high school with.
No, I went to grade school.
Grade school, okay.
It's my grandfather.
They connected through Facebook, and she is introducing us to her grandfather. And we're super excited to be able to sit down and listen to the stories that he can tell us about being a veteran and how he helped his country. First, Chase is stopping to get himself a Coke because he needs some caffeine for the day. Karli, are you going in?
Yeah, get I'll take a Coke too.
I'm making sure you guys
Actually, I'll have a Pepsi, a bottle of Pepsi.
I'm giving you guys all healthy organic drinks.
Go.
So we're here with Chuck Steele. He was in the U.S. Navy. How you doing, Chuck? 92 years old, soon to be 93, right? And you were in World War II? Am I correct?
How old were you when you enlisted?
18. Everybody my age went to enlisted, so I spent most of my time on the LST,
Okay.
landing ship tank.
Oh, wow.
Well, the LST was a ship that transported heavy equipment.
Oh, cool. So it took over tanks and stuff like that?
Right.
Okay.
Well, the LST was a flat bottom boat.
Okay.
I always wanted a destroyer.
Okay.
Because he was fast and you got to where you go. But we had an LST, and we had tanks. Well, the particular reason we was in Pearl Harbor.
Oh, you were in Pearl. Oh, were you in Pearl Harbor in 1941?
Oh yeah, we headed towards Guam. But my ship was the ship of all time.
Really?
Our skipper was the boss of the fleet. pretty hard to remember.
I bet.
So going in, Japanese was foreign, and I saw a Navy ship. He was ground level. Japanese had a big water tank.
Mm-hmm.
He was shooting out of. I don't like to talk too much about it.
Oh, that's okay.
But
What is that? Let's see. 70 years?
Yeah.
70
Been
years.
married
That's-
70 years.
Wow, that is crazy. Very cool. Well, we want to thank you for giving us some of your past experiences and stuff with us today. It was very nice of you to let us come talk to you for a little bit. Right, kids? Mm-hmm. So we just got done meeting Mr. Steele. Very interesting. He was in the Navy. I can only imagine what it was like 70 years ago to be in World War II and all the things that were going on, and fear and happy and excited and nervous and all that good stuff. And Chuck was able to experience firsthand and, you know, alive today to tell us some of his little stories regarding the time back then. What'd you think, Karli?
I thought it was like really like interesting because like if you think about it, when you see like those movies where it talks about war, like you would never think you would actually be like living during that.
Wow.
I don't like think I'd be able to like handle that his situation or whatever.
To be
I'm a baby.
To like fight for your country.
I agree.
Are you agreeing with me being a baby, or are you agreeing you wouldn't do it?
I agree that I wouldn't be able to do it either.
No, I definitely couldn't.
Mom wouldn't let me anyway.
No.
Nope.
I think the part that struck me the most is as soon as he mentioned Pearl Harbor, because when Ken and I went to Hawaii, remember, for our honeymoon, and we visited Pearl Harbor, that was probably, I've never been to anything except maybe the Statue of Liberty. That was pretty cool too. But where you go to a place and you just feel feelings that you never felt before.
Twin Tower Memorial, remember?
Oh yeah, that's another one. That's true. But I don't know, as soon as he said that, like it just took me back to being at the Pearl Harbor, Memorial? Is that what it's called?
USS Arizona?
Yeah, that's just, unfortunately, the only thing that I have to compare it to is the Pearl Harbor movie, which is called, what was that called?
Pearl Harbor.
Is that what it was called?
Yes.
The one with Ben Affleck?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was called something else.
No.
Okay. I think the part that seems the craziest is the fact that this happened in his life 72 years ago, and he to like remember it. That's what seems crazy to me. Like, I can't even remember things that happened 10 years ago.
That's true. I
Half
can't
the
remember.
time. Can you imagine 70 years? I'm sure part of it you might remember because you've told the stories so many times. But, I mean, I think some of it he was struggling to remember. And then the one part when he said that it was hard for him to talk about that. Then it almost made you feel bad for being there.
Asking
Like,
the question, right.
Maybe we shouldn't even be asking these questions.
Right.
But it was nice. I appreciated him taking the time out to talk to us. I've never talked to anyone that's been in a war like that before. So. Hey guys, so we're at our house. We figured it was time for a house update because we haven't done one in a while. So they have all the siding done on this side of the house. We're gonna venture up front where we have a new and exciting change. It's so muddy out here, it's crazy. Oh boy. So here's a closer up look of our peaks because the siding on those are a little bit different. Love it. So the guys who do the stone, they work underneath these covers to keep the heat inside. They got a heater going and that sort of thing.
You wanna come up?
Sure. So they have our front doors in. That looks awesome. Oh, I love it. Here's what our stone's gonna look like. Oh, here's another new addition. I didn't even show them that they poured the concrete on the front porch. Oh, that's true. But yeah, we have this concrete poured, and they just put little I don't know, X cross pattern in them. So there's more music playing in here again, so, because it's during the day and there's so many people working. So I won't be able to talk much, but I'll just show you guys around. So they put these little things on the corners to make the corners of the walls round. Looks cool. This closet right here that's under our stairs, look at how big it is. It's huge. It's crazy because before it got drywalled, you really couldn't tell how big some of the stuff was. And here's our bedroom. Looking good. Oh, they got their stuff out here. Are the siding people working? Or they just left it here? Sister! You like this? You like this place?
She likes to explore. Look at how happy.
What? Oh wow. Oh my goodness.
You haven't seen this? She's not gonna fall.
She's not gonna fall. This is crazy, Karli. This could be your bedroom. It's so big. I told your dad we need to have a baby. Wouldn't this be a perfect little nursery for a baby?
Right there.
Could we have a kid?
Yeah,
This will be the dog room.
and there's Tori.
Tori's taking a bath. Another thing that's done is they poured our back patio as well. I got the concrete done. So Chase is down in the basement. He brought his new car. He could drive it around.
Please don't pet her. Sorry.
Look at her, she's so happy. Whoa. Does it go pretty fast? Are all these marks on the floor from you? Ah, Dad's gonna be mad.
I've been here 3 different times.
Alright, so they're making quite a bit of progress on the house. Ken told me today that we actually have to pick out what trim we want. Is that what it's called?
Base, yep.
Woodwork, baseboard, whatever.
Yep.
And so we need to decide that. And I'm thinking we probably need to get over and start picking out our lights. Because what if some of them need to be ordered? Right?
Supposedly, if you go to this place, right, and then you go online, they will price match it.
Really?
That's what I was told.
Alright, well that's what we're gonna do then. I like to price match. So guys, that's gonna be it for our video today. Thanks so much for watching. Thumbs up our video, make sure you're subscribed. Come back tomorrow, same time, we'll post another vlog. And again, we wanna say thank you to Wounded Warrior Project for sponsoring this video. It was a pleasure working with you guys. So we'll see you tomorrow.